Hello and welcome back to Dishonored. So, I have made my way back to Pratchett's house. I actually cheated because it's been such a while since I played this game I couldn't remember what we were doing in order to get this rune that's in his safe. I thought we were literally looking for like a moored whaling ship and a slaughterhouse. Turns out I'm an idiot. The clues are in the paintings and it even says look to the paintings in his note. So it says, the truth is in the paintings. Start in the crowded streets, continue to an anchored whaling ship, and then find the slaughterhouse. So here's a painting of some crowded streets. The number 4, that's the first number, right? Yoink. Missed that last time as well, so it's good that we came back. So it's 4, then a moored whaling ship, which is not here, it's somewhere else. It's not up there, right? Oh no. There it is. 7. So 4, 7, and finally the painting of the slaughterhouse. 3. 4, 7, 3. What a dumbass I am. I feel like a plum duff not having got that the first time. Anyway, never mind, we're here now. I hurried back and I alerted a couple of guards on the way. I also came face to face with Pratchett in his house here, and had to subdue him with a sleep dart. Never mind. 4, 7, 3. Thank you very much. Yoink, and 2 ingots worth 100 each. So it was well worth coming back here. 300 coins and a rune. Okay. We're done. Right, I'm going to bring you guys back in when I get back to the area containing Sokolov's apartment. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just did a little speed run back there as well, and did a few crazy stunts involving falling a very long distance and taking some damage. Sort of alerting a couple more guards, but you know, what the hell. Just gonna check around here. Looks like there's a bone charm in this building. Gonna head that way. Can't get up any higher this way. Looks like it's gonna be another one of those platforming ones. Unless we can get in here. Couple of corpses. A locker. Yummy. Antivian pear. Restore a bit of that health that we lost. It's using the sink. And a secret door reveals itself. Whoa, okay, there's a swarm of rats. Oh dear. Wasn't expecting that. No, no, no. Inchmouth urn worth 100 coins, and some more coins. Nice little secret area there, well worth it. Now, where's this bone charm? Upstairs. Yes, I actually remembered about that secret area. Somewhere there's a book that tells you, or a note or something that tells you you can use the sink 3 times to unlock a secret door. I just remembered that from playing this game previously. Which is why I was extra embarrassed that I couldn't remember about Pratchett's safe riddle. Especially as it's a lot more obvious than that is. Okay, any weepers in here? Anyone in here at all? No? Getting close. What's up here? Another rune in this area as well, which we'll be endeavouring to attempt to get. Oh, come on! Can't even get around. Okay, we've got to go outside by the looks of it and drop down. Can we do that? Can we get over the roof and then drop down? Looks like we can. Okay. Better just check for weepers and such things. Looks alright. Wait, is this where it is? Upstairs. Hopefully this is it now. Funny how these houses have been boarded up in a way which... Oh, come on, man! I'm back here. Okay. Gotta do some extra platforming here by the looks of it. And get in upstairs. Here it is. Bloody hell. Carrion Killer. Killing rats gives you some adrenaline. Hooray! A bone charm I don't need. Well, at least we got it. That's all the bone charms in this stage now acquired, so we can move on.
Many seek the bridge for solace. Ruined men, abandoned women, and victims have all left from here.
Over here are some prisoners behind a wall of light. I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly what you get from freeing them or if you get anything. It may just be a special action. I think I see a king sparrow feather over there. Might as well go and get that. Yoink. Alright, this area is tricky. Now this chain will lead us directly to Sokolov's apartment. However...
I would be more worried if there were no screams.
What's that? A riddle? A word game? Okay, so why would no screams worry you more?
Because it is our job to look after Sokolov and make absolutely sure he continues his work. The screams are evidence his work continues. Thus, the screams are evidence that I have done my job.
You amoral
The
bastard.
screams are evidence we have done our job.
You know, guardsman, I don't care for you very much.
Okay, I think... that is like... I think there's an overseer with a music box. It may or may not be him. I think there's just something we can get from freeing those guys, but... I'm not sure if it's going to be worth doing or not. I might just not bother. After all of that backtracking to Pratchett's place, I feel like... Oh, there's a guard there. Shit. Good night, Vienna. We're running pretty low on sleep darts. We've got 4 left. We did pick up a lot of money so we can restock quite easily. That guy should be fine where he is. I think that's where Samuel's going to come to. I really can't remember where you end this level. I guess we'll find out. Just check. Yes, that's Sokolov in his place.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin...
Okay, we got him. And a nice little rune. Now I've got to carry this beardy man to... Hello? Test subject 312.
Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible right now. So I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
Yes, he's a very amoral scientist. He sort of dehumanizes his subjects. Got a blueprint. Oh, we can make his health elixir, that's good. Which means we can buy them. Not that we're really using too many. I did use a few when I was running back to Pratchett's place, but I got a couple back, so we're on 9. We don't really seem to be using them that much. Avoiding 10. Avoiding combats really means that they aren't a hugely important item, and you generally find enough in the levels. Okay. Let's go. Right, where does he need to be? Oh, okay, Samuel has brought himself to quite near us. Alright, I'm just going to pretty much ignore those other test subjects. And just go straight to Samuel here. It's not really, like, worth the trouble.
The city's dead. Make it 3 more months.
Or maybe I could just get down this way. Tell you what. Let's pop Sokolov down here. He's going to be fine for a minute. What have we got in the way of guards? Got a couple patrolling there. And another one there.
All the others down with the sickness.
I could use my remaining sleep darts, or like just stop time and all that. Should I do it? Why not? He's down. Let's go and use dark vision. Let's just very quickly, if we can, please. God. Right, this guy's going to have to be darted. Fine. Nice water wheel there. These bodies may well be discovered, so may as well try and avoid any more unwanted alerts. And just stick them over here. Some coin for my troubles. Don't like the sound of that alarm. Alright, let's turn this off.
I don't know who you are or why you did this for me, but listen. Nearby, there's a partially collapsed building. Up on what used to be the 3rd floor, you'll see a painting. I used to work there. Behind the painting, there's a safe, and the code is 294.
294, eh? Well, nice to have something for my troubles. Is this it? There it is. Okay. I guess this was probably worth it. Maybe able to get some of the money back I spent on those, using those sleep darts. Two. 9. 4. Oh, 200 coins. That was worth it. And I get to save some innocent people. Oh dear! Okay. They probably would have been safe now that I've taken out Sokolov anyway, but never mind. Okay, I think we're just about done here, really. No point going after tons of collectibles. It would just be money and maybe a bit of ammunition. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. You come with me. Where is he? Down below. Hey man.
The royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Let's get Sokolov back. Okay. One body was discovered. And there were some alerts and stuff. We freed all of Sokolov's test subjects, we robbed Pratchett's safe, we saved a stranded woman from rats. The hidden safe doesn't seem to be a special action, but never mind. We've done it. Let's move on. The royal physician Anton Sokolov is now in the custody of the Loyalists, though through Sokolov it will be possible to strike directly at those closest to the Lord Regent. How cooperative will the most brilliant man in the Empire be? He must be swayed or coerced into telling what he knows.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Oh yes, I think Sokolov gets kept in a cage while he's here, which is pretty bizarre. But he's a pretty bad person, so...
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
I'm knackered. I'd like to wind down first and say goodnight to Emily. Okay. Hey there, buddy. Rumble and sniffle. Okay, I guess we're going to go and see Emily, see what she's got to say. Oh, let's see Piero as well.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
So modest. Good. I need to look over weapons, upgrades, and ammunition. Boot Stealth 1. We have that, and we also now have health elixirs available for 200 coins each, which is a ridiculous amount of money considering how often we find them and how seldom we use them. We do have 2,423 coins though, so let's see. We got that. I don't think there's much we need here. We'll take Boot Stealth. Hang on a second, what does it do? Reduced footstep sounds, and it unlocks Boot Stealth 2. Further reduced footstep sounds. We may take that as well. First of all, let's just fill up on Sleep Bolts. Make sure we've got full. Yeah, we've still got tons of money, so we'll take Boot Stealth 2. Okay, I think that's probably all we really need. Nice. Gonna be very quiet when we're sneaking around now, which is good.
Ask him how he
Nom.
deluded the Academy into making him royal physician. Ask him how he stole my elixir for me. Will you do that for me?
Don't get me involved in your stuff.
Don't trust Sokolov, especially not on the subject of cetacean anatomy.
Yeah, whatever. Right. Hello. What's wrong with you?
Corvo? Can I tell you something? I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the city watch ever kicks in the doors. It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar. I don't think anyone else here knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you. The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
That's very generous of you, Cecilia. However, I don't feel like you will be very safe there if you give me the key.
Yes, Mr. Corvo. I'll make sure your quarters are clean, sir.
Oh, I can't stay mad at you. Okay, we'll go and get that now. See if we can find it. It's what I mentioned in an earlier episode about her, like, oh, yoink, 100 coins, nice apple. Anything in here? 50 coins. All good, and more, and more. 30, 30, 20, and an apricot tartlet. This is far too lavish to be Cecilia's room anyway. 202, is it that? Hello? Havelock. Bravo, sir. The Lord Regent is furious about losing the most recent vote at Parliament. He was counting on the support of the Pendleton family and expected limited resistance. Just as you said it would, losing the Pendleton voting bloc has really slowed him down. And since the Lord Regent's defence budget failed as well, he's getting desperate financially. It seems that most of the coin he's using to keep the City Watch going is coming from a close ally. We suspect it's a powerful noblewoman who is perhaps his mistress. I'll try to dig up more information. As we know, if the Watch doesn't get paid, in coin and in elixir, their loyalty will start to crumble. Your friend on the inside. Intriguing stuff. Very intriguing. Yoink. It's like one of those games where you can rob people blind while they're watching and they don't do anything about it. Slightly it slightly alters the suspension of disbelief, but never mind. There it is. Yoink. I don't know if we can go there now. May just investigate. Hello, Lydia. Wallace. Yeah, let's go there, see what we can see.
So much dust. It must blow down from the upper city.
Mm-hmm. It's over here somewhere, I think. Maybe this way? Yeah. There's something in here. A rune or a bone charm, I can hear it. It's a bone charm. Okay, well that was worth it. Swift Shadow. You move forward slightly faster while in stealth mode. Ooh, I think we probably want that. We'll take off that one. Nice. Yes, that's a nice boost. So it means we can now move in stealth mode at the same speed as in normal mode. Of course, with the exception being the sprint. That was well worth it. And a rewire tool. We haven't used any of those yet, but we may do at some point. Anything in here? Nope.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands.
So the Hound Pits is named after the, like, dogfighting, gambling den underneath, I guess. I doubt that's still in operation now. Okay, let's just go and see Emily, and then we will bail for the night.
Sokolov, I'd be a senior fellow at the academy. I will never.
Yes, Piero has a big grudge against Sokolov because Sokolov prevented him from being a student at the academy or something. Sorry, I'm just getting some noise pollution. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. The house next door is having some sort of big row. Nothing to do with me. I'm just doing my shit, man. Where's Emily's tower? This is it, isn't it? How do we get in? What? How do we get in to see Emily? I can't even remember. How embarrassing. Can we get up to the top? Or do we have to go in at the bottom? Ow. Still got some time left on this episode. I can do a bit of exploring, but I'm sure the door wasn't supposed to be barricaded, was it? Interesting. Let me get up, please. Please? Nope. Well, screw you. Let's see. What the hell? What just happened there? Oh, I ended up under the table. I blinked under Piero's workbench. How do can I not get into Emily's tower? Is she in bed? There's something up there, but I'm sure it was this way. Oh no, it's here. I'm just an idiot.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
Please, please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
I'm here.
She still has bad dreams. Though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother. Little Emily. Someday soon an empress. But only an exhausted child at the moment. Poor girl. She's been through so much. I hate to say it, but we're counting on you to make things better. I'll stay right here, by her side all night.
Thank you. Alright. She does these drawings, and like, I think if I remember correctly, they are altered, or something. Maybe it's the audiographs. Something changes depending on how you play the game.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
Interesting stuff. So she's drawn a picture of the golden cat. Innocent.
Corvo, please.
Alright. Okay, let's leave her alone. Just checking on my daughter. Jesus. Okay, we can retire now. Big things are gone tomorrow. Ooh, some sleep darts. Oh, I just bought a load. Damn it. Note from Piero. Corvo, thank you for getting me a live Weeper. This is going to be invaluable for my old friend at the Academy of Natural Philosophy, as living plague specimens are quite difficult to procure. Rest assured my colleague will handle this situation as humanely as possible. That was because we didn't kill the Weepers in the sewers. We've been rewarded with some more sleep darts for our trouble, so it's things like that are quite nice. Corvo, this matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they are alive at least. So perhaps someday I will see them again. Lord Trevor Pendleton. And we got 200 gold for that as well. So you see, you do get different payoffs for playing the game in different ways, which is quite nice. Time to rest.
You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
You can stay here whenever you want.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
You're welcome. Alright. I've got some grown-up stuff to attend to. Out of my way. Are you going to get her? Let's see if there's a conversation that we can eavesdrop on there, maybe. I can't remember. No, you're just walking around aimlessly. Fantastic previous generation AI there.
Has chosen T. Martin to be High Overseer.
Notice that, yeah, they just announced a new High Overseer. And it was Martin. Nice touch. Alright, some business going on in here, and here's Pendleton. What's he got to say about it?
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Oh yes, of course, he's referring to the,
It's not that I object to holding him hostage for a while, since he's been aiding the Lord Regent. But it's a shame. I always found him rather charming.
That's because you're a scumbag as well. He's referring to the painting of him with his two brothers.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
Bah! I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
It's like he may need to be persuaded.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
We'll see about that. We could probably, like, be nice and try and get him some money. Can I quick save here? No. What shall I do? I don't know if I'm going to lose money by being nice. Let's try it.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
Talk to Piero and buy a bribe. This is optional, so I'm just going to drop a quick save just in case it's like ridiculously expensive. I feel like I'm trying to be as nice as I can in this playthrough, you know? It's just like suits the way I like to play these games, so of course it's super... What are you doing, you filthy devil?
The renovation of Caldwin's Bridge will be delayed indefinitely.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. Okay. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
You dirty devil. Well, he's perving on what's her name, but let's be nice to him. He's only, he's only looking. He's just like a man admiring a painting. Who you watch in the bathtub is none of my concern.
I realize, well, everything you're thinking I already realize. I'm a natural philosopher, but that doesn't mean I'm not a gentleman. Or I try to be one.
Aw, kind of feel bad for him. Let's just have a look, see if we can have a little perv here. Hello. Aw, he only fancies her. Yoink, yoink. Alright, let's get back to the task at hand. Oh, he's legging it now. Hey. Where's he gone? Oh, he's going back to his lab. Come back.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
Sokolov is a potential ally. I'll take the brandy. 150. Oh, that's fine. A rare and expensive liquor containing essence of Morley orchard and traces of purified whale fat. Sounds fucking revolting. Okay. That was alright. I can easily part with 150 gold. We got tons. We got 200 just from this fella. I found a bottle of King Street for you.
King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is.
You dirty
I was to
bugger.
be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
Yes, you will.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect with Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Yep.
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Nice one.
I swear I never saw her face. Although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city. And perhaps the Empire itself.
You filthy little fucker.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Yes, that's a little side mission.
Sokolov would see reason and tell us what we need to know.
Move!
He never actually liked the Lord Regent.
That's a little side mission we can deal with.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
Don't talk to my daughter like that, you... Anyway, I noticed this before when we were talking to Piero. Yoink. we will... Actually, what she was talking about there, the witches that can cause storms and stuff, that's actually a little hint, which I never really realised before. That's a hint towards one of the DLC chapters. And actually the final story episode of this game, and furthermore to the story of Dishonored 2. That's really cool, I never noticed that. Anyway, let's move on.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Yes, take me to the Boyle estate, Samuel. Remember, of course, that we also acquired from the art dealer's apartment an invitation to this party, which will make getting in a lot easier. You've learned that the Lord Regent's strongest supporter is Lady Boyle. However, 3 women in the Boyle family are referred to as Lady Boyle, the wife of the late Lord Boyle and her sisters. Sokolov painted Lady Boyle from behind under unusual circumstances and does not know which is actually the Lord Regent's ally. You're being sent to the posh Boyle estate on the night of a costume party in order to determine which Lady Boyle you must eliminate. This mission is probably overall my favourite in the game. It's super interesting and really unique, and I can't wait to play it. We will be playing it in the next episode, though I'm going to end this in a moment.
Good grief, the Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours lets you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
That is a tall boy, which of course we saw when we were in the void in the beginning of the game. They are like guards in mechanical tripod armors, and they're particularly nasty, especially when you can't kill them. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment, and I will see you next time for more Dishonored. Take care, and goodbye.